So let's take a look at where we're at now. We've actually started to put all of our equipment in place. You can see here we actually had to have a 5-foot 80A bar. So as you can see, we have the actual 80A height bar, had to be over 28 inches and under 34 inches. So we've got our bar set up, and what we actually did is we've got a well set up right here. So it's going to work as a well for the patrons, but mostly for our cocktail servers when they come up. This will actually end up being a cocktail station. You see, we got the sink. We actually set the sink off to the outside of the bar. We actually mounted it on the bar. Any farther down and it just would have been way out of the way for us. It also doubles as a hand sink, but we're going to use it as a dump sink also. Then we actually have our well positioned. Now you can see earlier we showed you that we'd actually cut out holes in the bottom for our Pepsi lines. Now a lot of the times the guys with the Pepsi lines are going to want to run the lines on the outside. Because we have the dual bar die, we had them come in early, run the lines inside of the bar die, so we don't have these big bulky lines that run all the way across the inside of our bar line. Saves us tons of space. It's a lot nicer looking, a lot easier, and we can keep all of our equipment flush to the wall. So you can see we actually got the lines all prepped up for Pepsi tomorrow. We've got our well in place, we've got our trash can in place, we've got plenty of room for it. Actually, it's a little more than I wish. I would have liked another ½ inch off of that. We've got our first top-loading cooler. Now this top-loading cooler is going to be shared by both wells, so it's in a great position for that, okay? Then we come over here and we got our well, our dump sink that's down in the bottom, our floor sink, and our dump sink both. So we've actually got this all set up perfectly so that everything can drain right down in here. We got condensation if it comes out of the coolers. We got lines that come out of the sink to dump into the sink. And we got our ice condensation, our water condensation that comes out from our ice well. Everything's going to dump perfectly right into that floor sink right there. So we're golden for that. As you come on back a little bit, you can actually see that what we have here is our sinks are actually the wall-mounted sinks. One of the reasons for using the wall-mounted sinks, it leaves all that area down below so we can put the compressor for the CO2 system for the Pepsi guys or Coke guys, whoever you choose to use, and it's a lot easier to mount. And then with our backing, because we put that plywood back on and the studs that are in there, we're able to just take this on and easily attach it at any height, and we can move it simply by just adjusting our bracket. We actually prefer it mounted a little bit lower. That way it creates a little bit of a splash guard as we're pouring the drinks into the dump sink right there. That's it.